ਰੱਖਿਆ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਅਨੀਤਾ ਆਨੰਦ ਨੇ ਫੈਡਰਲ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਪੱਖ ਉਤੇ ਫੌਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹਿੰਦਿਆਂ ਜਿਨਸੀ ਸ਼ੋਸ਼ਣ ਦਾ ਸ਼ਿਕਾਰ ਹੋਏ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਤੋਂ ਮਾਫੀ ਮੰਗਦਿਆਂ ਆਖਿਆ ਕਿ ਫੈਡਰਲ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਹਿਫਾਜ਼ਤ ਕਰਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸਫਲ ਰਹੀ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਰਲ ਕੇ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੀ ਹਿਫਾਜ਼ਤ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਬੇੜਾ ਚੁੱਕਿਆ ਸੀ। ਜਿਨਸੀ ਸ਼ੋਸ਼ਣ ਦਾ ਸ਼ਿਕਾਰ ਮਿਲਟਰੀ ਮੈਂਬਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਜਵਾਬਦੇਹੀ ਦੀ ਗਾਰੰਟੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਹੀ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਯਕੀਨੀ ਨਾ ਬਣਾ ਸਕਣ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਆਨੰਦ ਨੇ ਮਾਫੀ ਮੰਗੀ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਆਖਿਆ ਕਿ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਦੀ ਦੁਰਵਰਤੋਂ ਕਰਨ ਹੀ ਡਿਫੈਂਸ ਟੀਮ ਦਾ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਟੁੱਟਿਆ।
Many members of the Canadian Armed Forces, veterans, current and former employees of the Department of National Defence, and staff of the non-public funds have suffered sexual harassment, sexual assault, or discrimination based on sex, gender, gender identity, and sexual orientation. This misconduct and abuse of power led to a crisis of broken trust in the defense team. As Minister of National Defence, I am apologizing to you on behalf of the Government of Canada. Acknowledge the pain and trauma that so many have endured, because the very institution charged with protecting and defending our country has not always protected and defended its own members. I apologize on behalf of the Government of Canada and on behalf of those elected officials who, throughout the history of the Canadian Armed Forces, had the responsibility to protect you and who failed to do so. I apologize to the thousands of Canadians who were harmed because your government did not protect you, nor did we ensure that the right systems were in place to ensure justice and accountability. For far too long, your government failed to dedicate enough time, money, personnel, and effort to deal with sexual harassment, sexual assault, and discrimination based on sex, gender, gender identity, and sexual orientation in the military and the department. Countless lives have been harmed because of inaction and systemic failure. This is a failure that our Canadian Armed Forces, our department, and the Government of Canada will always carry with us.
We sincerely apologize for the trauma that you have experienced. To those who suffered in silence, we are sorry. To those who shouted until you could shout no more, at great personal risk, only to have no one listen to you, we are sorry. To those who came forward and were told to be quiet, to not rock the boat, to think of your career, or to prioritize the career of the person who harmed you, we are sorry.